Today I'm staying at Shilo Inn in Newport, Oregon. Now I've been here several times before and the place is not in great condition. If you're from the West, you probably recognize the chain.
Shilo Inns, Seaside and Lincoln City. Two of the finest year-round oceanfront resorts on the Oregon coast. Outstanding food and beverages. Business and for pleasure and all those special occasions. Shilo Inns.
It was a good place to go to for, a decent hotel for an affordable price, but it's really gone downhill lately. When I stayed at Promenade Inn, it used to be a Shilo Inn. So I'm taking a look at this place one more time. I don't think it's going to last very long. So I'm here a little bit early. Let's see if they'll let me check in and I'll show you guys around. So I just went in and I was able to actually check in a couple hours early. Receptionist was very nice. And we got to talking, and yeah, apparently this place is up for sale. And yeah, she admitted too that this place has just kind of gone downhill, which is really sad. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything into my room, and I will show you guys around the place, what's left of it. So there are multiple buildings to this place. As you can see, the restaurant is closed down and it has been for quite a while. Let me grab my stuff and then we'll head inside. So walking in the front door, this is supposed to be locked to use your key code or card, but it isn't. This hasn't been locked in a while. Probably broken, but they don't care. Coming in, water dripping from the ceilings. Nice big old puddle right here. Yeah, I'm not sure where that's coming from, but it's definitely leaking. Coming to the elevator. Like, that is legit the slowest elevator I've ever seen. And this thing honestly scares me. If I didn't have a bad knee right now, I'd probably be taking the stairs. Like, I'm just going up one floor right now. Like, seriously, we're just sitting here. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, that's a scary situation. Funny thing is, like, they've done a pretty good job, like, vacuuming and stuff. Like, this doesn't look bad, it's just old. There are some spots that could be cleaned a little bit better. They've probably been stained and can't be cleaned, but like, the overall vacuuming and condition is not bad. So when you walk into this room, the first thing you notice is the beautiful view. Walk through the room, you walk over to the window, and like I was saying, the view from up here is absolutely amazing, just due to how high up you are and how close you are to the ocean. So let me go ahead and take you back over to the front door and show you around the room. Alright, so when you walk into the room, looking at your door here, so the door gives you a lock and a security lock, or like a security latch. Walking to the left, you get a just regular size mirror, good, decent lighting, sink works fine. You have a garbage can down there. It does have the same thing as the Promenade Inn had with the light on this. Unfortunately, it does not work at night, so I was forced to turn this light on at night when I'd use the bathroom. Speaking of bathroom, it was a fairly clean bathroom. They did a good job keeping it all cleaned up despite its age, and even some little subtle things I did appreciate. Like, I noticed, like, most places wouldn't care about this. Like, up the ceiling here, you can tell they've recaulked this. Most places would just let it crack and wouldn't care about it. Shower, it was okay. The pressure was good. The water wasn't the warmest, unfortunately. Nice marble here. Seems real, actually. Walking back into the main room, you have a door you can share with another. If you have a group and you want to do 2 rooms together, you can share that door between rooms. Going over to the counter, you got yourself a coffee machine, ice chest. They give you some paper towels, which is nice. There are some cupboards here with a toaster in it, some glasses. Not much in the other ones. I think they're all in. There might be a couple, plates and bowls. You have a older microwave here, but it does work. You do get some silverware, not much, but if you need it, it's there. You got your sink, works fine. And underneath, nothing really down here except the garbage can. Heading over to the main side of the room, you have a bedside dresser. Drawers work fine. Nothing in here. No charging though, which is kind of disappointing. The bed. I was extremely surprised how comfortable this bed was. Even with my back issues, it was very nice. You have yourself a mini fridge here that does a decent job. And then I believe it's a 47-inch TV. It is 1080p, but it just works. No problems. I was able to change the inputs and make sure the aspect ratio was perfect, so I didn't have anything cut off on the edges. Very surprised with this, so not bad. Headed over this way, you got another mirror, a light that does not work. I couldn't figure out how to get it going. A couple pictures. Once again, you got that view, which is beautiful. What I like the most, though, is this area right here. You have the table with a couple chairs that are on wheels. I usually sit here and eat dinner and just kind of watch the ocean at night. Something I'm really going to miss about this place. And then you have your desk with your phone and a couple power outlets. It would have been nice to have this on the other side so it would be easier to access your phone when you're laying in bed, because this is a little bit of a reach. Down by the back parking lot, there are stairs that head down to the ocean. It's quite a bit of a walk, but it's worth it. My final thoughts on Shilo Inn here in Newport is that it's a good hotel, but it's just kind of run down and hasn't been managed well. I've probably mentioned this already, but speaking with some of the staff, it looks like the place is for sale, which doesn't surprise me since the one in Seaside was recently sold also. It's just upper management is not taking care of the place, and it's not attracting attention. There are other places nearby that have been renovated recently that are much nicer, that are probably attracting more people. From what I've seen around here, like, there are not many guests. I know it's the middle of winter, but it's still like, this is the best time of the year in my opinion to come down here because the prices are much cheaper. Speaking of, prices could have been much better. I think I paid around $110 a night, and that's with basically no amenities. Like, there's no fitness center here. Both the pools don't work. Like, one of them literally has the roof torn off, and it's been like that for months. Apparently they've had issues with the contractors. So this place, unless you have some sentimental value or reason to come here, I really wouldn't. There's better options nearby for cheaper. Now, speaking of that, the reason I really did come down here is because this place does hold sentimental value to me. So when I first got my first job and my real job in my 20s, and got my own car, I needed a place, like when I started working 40 hours a week, I wanted to take a vacation and I needed a place to go. that was affordable because I wasn't getting paid a ton, but I was working. So I found this place, and back then it was a bit cheaper. So, I came down here, and this is where I've been coming for the last, 15 plus years, sometimes multiple times a year. So it's just, I really enjoy it down here. It's just so disappointing to see it go downhill the way it has. So that's pretty much everything I have from here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.